What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to the Run My Block Show. I'm your girl Key Eyes with my co-host.
Grandmaster Basement Star.
That's what's up. How you doing today?
Doing good on this side of heaven. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I'm
Uh,
excited actually because the Freestyle Friday show was yesterday, and man,
oh man.
I don't know if you checked it out yet, but you gotta check it out if you haven't, because it's heating up over there. It's
Uh,
really heating up. The competition's getting thicker. The signups are flowing in,
nice. Who do we have?
and yeah, last night our winner was actually Fire Director out of San Antonio, Texas. So congratulations to him. I
Let's
do have a
go.
clip of his winning freestyle, so let's check that out first.
Roll it.
Yeah, too far to rap it, man. Freestyle Fridays, freestyle every day. Look, I'm vast and powerful. That's a desert and a storm. That's a literal and metaphorical. No ceilings to these capabilities, just not compatible with these money-hungry rappers spitting stupidly. My style been free. When I'm angry, it breaks the record and rewrites history. This'll be the soft as you a rapper, so I give you direct delivery. No one hating me, but for the sake of victory, should I explain it how you're nowhere close to me? Imitators only show it to public, they ain't ashamed to be cowardly. They wanna be famous so badly. I turn the doubters to a fans and haters to a man. Raising bars and the children simultaneously. Why don't you come and grow with me? Too far to Raptor, man. San Antonio, Texas. Freestyle Fridays. Hands down, we do it all day. Anyway, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Two Fighter Raptor,
That
he
boy
did his
is
thing last night. What you
dead.
think about that one?
He was going off on him. Wow,
He
yo. Hey,
did.
see that clip though. I saw that clip. I gotta tune into the show though. I really do. Like it's going down. I can already see. But I seen
Oh
that
yeah,
on Instagram, bro was spitting that. I had a feeling. I was like, he's in that real like closet studio vibes right there. That's good stuff.
right. That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to Two Fighter Raptor. He will be competing next week in the grand prize round. And Trillo, although he didn't win last week, he'll still be competing next week around two of the grand prize show. So it's going to be exciting. And then there's like a whole bunch of new signups as well. So we'll see who wins from that. But if y'all are interested in getting your music videos featured over on Freestyle Fridays, make sure you hit us up at homebasepromo.com. There's a link where you can click and go ahead and submit that music video. It's really affordable, so make sure y'all get your music videos on there. The freestyle, artists that are on the show, there's no charge for that. You just sign up and you compete. We send out the beats on Tuesdays. So if you got that heat, if you want to bring it up against Two Fighter Raptor, Trillo, and others, make sure you do that. That's what I'm talking about.
Bring it, bring it, bring it,
And
bring it.
besides that, I mean, there's this whole week was just there was so much going on this whole week. But one thing that did come up trending that I did want to mention was Drake. Drake is in trouble with the internet
Oh my god.
because he was spotted partying with a little 11-year-old rapper in the club.
No.
Right.
Oh,
FNG Little King is his name.
okay.
And people were all up in the comments. It was actually, um, let me
What was
see what media resource. Hip Hop DX is the one that had reported on that and posted a clip. But I have a clip for it.
what was it? The little kid's birthday or something? Like, why is he in the
His
club?
birthday.
In the
I
club.
mean,
Oh, he was the hottest topic when he went back to little elementary school. You,
exactly.
you
And my
know,
clip closed. Let me reopen that clip real
if
quick.
the
That's
parents don't private school him, maybe he's a private schooler, but you know he was the talk of the playground.
right.
And I was out
That's what
there
I'm talking
hanging
about.
with Drake. What? That's fun. It's controversial for Drake, but fun for the kid.
Definitely. So let's go ahead and check that clip out. Okay, it's right here.
Okay. We got a little Drake image right here.
Hold up. That's not the right one. Hold up.
There it is. Yeah. Am I pointing at him?
Here we go. Sorry about that.
Drake with the ball cap.
Oh snap. My
Oh, the
bad,
wave.
everybody. Let me stop that share real quick.
Oh, it's not
Slight
playing.
technical difficulty on that share because it started. We had two tabs of that open, so my apologies. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this back up because
Roller
I
play.
mean, people are really talking about this, and I was like, Drake, what you doing, bro? What you doing with this 11-year-old rapper up in the club?
Well, I mean, it's good that I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I'm saying it anyway. It's good that it's a male and not a female, because it would have been even higher of an eyebrow raise if it was a male.
It
So,
would have, yeah.
but like, hopefully,
It's-
it's just like, oh, like trying to put this kid on sort of ordeal. Like, still really weird either way, but let's roll with it.
all right.
Check them out, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but he's
God.
basically
Mm-hmm.
on the video as you saw with that little boy, and
Uh-huh.
little boy, they were trying to make it seem like the little boy took the money out of his pocket. You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
I don't know the particulars about the whole thing, like as far as like if the boy performed at the club beforehand or I don't know.
Yeah,
But
somebody's kid or something. Probably like is it probably little kids performing at the thing at the at the venue
you think
and
so? I mean, I would
yeah
think he would have had to. Hopefully that was the only reason he was there was to perform. I haven't heard his music yet. I will check it out, but if he's that one, I don't think he's that because remember what's his name from Doughboy? He had got in trouble for promoting a. I think that boy was 9-year old rapper. I think this rapper this is a different rapper, I believe.
yeah
But
I mean
they're
because
starting to come up. These little 9, 10-year, 11-year-old rappers. I'm like, where are they coming from all of a sudden?
it's got to be controversial what they're talking about because I know when I was listening to like Lil Bow Wows and Lil Romeos when they were coming up and those are child rappers and you and I try to even like memorize their lyrics or think about their lyrics right now, and I'm like, I don't think they were talking about some of the stuff that I think we hear these kids talking about now. Like I know I've heard some kid rappers, and I'm like, yo, you sound like you have lived all of an adult thug life, and
Exactly.
you're every bit of six. Who is your parent? Like, what
Right.
is going on in today's day and age? Like, it's got to be some sort of acting or something. It's impossible that you out here selling and trapping the way you talking about in your song.
Right.
And do we even want to put that out there as a like a hip hop collective community? Is that something we want to promote? Like yeah, kids go catch your dreams, but like, isn't there a limit? Do we need a limit? Should we put a limit? You know? Yeah,
I mean,
right. That size said it all. Just yeah. You said
I really think so because I mean, people are already talking about hip hop in general. Like a lot of people feel like hip hop is dying and stuff like that. And then on top of all that talk, you bring in these little kids. You know, like come on, they talking crazy. Like man, there's a 9-year-old rapper out of San Antonio that's been trending. He went viral for crazy man. The stuff he's talking about in that video. But his dad is also a rapper and he's promoting him, so that's even more weird to me
it's
personally. I
oh
mean, to each their own, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he's talking crazy. And he's 9.
uh-huh. I can only imagine. I can
X-rated stuff. X-rated stuff.
oh my gosh, I can only
Yes.
I've
So
heard other little kids. I've heard real life little kids rap. So I know they're saying the things they shouldn't be saying. Okay, like let me tell you, I teach at the schools. If your kids in public school, they getting the education you think they getting. If they in private school, they're still getting that education. Okay, somebody's teaching them the stuff. You can't shelter them
somebody.
forever. You know, all you can do is try to give them discipline and right morals. But like, how can a kid develop right morals when they got other little kid rappers rapping about adult topics? You know?
Mhm.
And I feel like that just is a jump starter to that whole conversation that a lot of celebrity rappers talk about, like Nicki Minaj and like other sort of rappers like her talk about, where they say, I don't make my music for kids, like what's her name, Sexy Red, like the way she says that too. She's like, I don't make my music for kids, but that's who's gonna listen to your stuff. Like, yeah, we listening to it too, but just think about it,
Mhm.
kid. I used to listen to, what was that, Chico Stick? I wanna da na na. Oh,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
thick and call it Jolly Rancher, cause I
Right.
stay so hard. And all it is in my head, I'm thinking candy, of course. But as you get older, you don't think that no more. So they're innuendos, sort of thinking, and it's like, what are we gonna do? What? At
Yeah, but I mean, metaphors like that in music, they were and I wasn't. Yeah, I mean,
least that was
I was
clever.
thinking about the group when you were singing the song,
Uh,
but basically metaphors that they used in their music, that was okay to me because I'm like kids didn't know what they were really talking about. They're referring to it as candy or whatever. And
uh,
then I mean, if you how people do those parody videos, I mean, it really could be candy in the kids' eyes, anyways. I mean,
true.
you could play with those words. You know what I mean? You could play with
Right.
them like that, but
Right.
they just they say exactly what they talking about.
For real though, I mean that really rings
No
a bell.
imagination.
That rings a bell for another topic that I'll be trying to bring up, about how the creativity in writing the bar has gone so low. Like I was listening to some old school jams, uh,
Hmm.
and, like old school, like Robert Greene, like Teddy Pendergrass, like um,
Teddy, okay, Teddy Pendergrass, you listen, Teddy, okay.
oh yeah, you gotta put the jams on when you put them on. But listening to other stuff like why is this man name running from me? Stevie Wonder. I was listening to some stuff like
Oh, yes.
Patience, and I was listening to their lyrics, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, they talking about, yeah, that's what they're doing. And you almost can't tell that that's what they was talking about, but that's what they was
Right.
talking about. But they were doing it in such a clever way that it really could have been, that they was talking about something else. But
Hmm.
you really listened, and you were also like had that experience before or something, you begin to realize, like, wait, he's using that as a metaphor for this other thing. And it happens a lot in music, way
Yeah,
more
it really
than I
does.
thought. Way more. It's like that's the only thing we talk about, actually.
It happens. Yeah, I mean, tons. But then when you look at other genres, though, they don't talk about it as much. Country actually does talk about it quite a bit,
Yeah.
but th- I would say that they're pretty good with playing with their words too when they talk
Yeah.
about it. But I mean, I don't. It's funny. It's real funny when you think about it, because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this is ultimately what the labels are actually trying to put out there. Like when you hear it on the radio and stuff, there's
Mm-hmm.
patterns to it. So if you check out the country station, the rock station, the hip hop R&B stations, there are patterns to what they're trying to put out there for us to hear, and
Yeah.
that's the trip part about it.
Yeah, different seasons, different songs. Like they start playing a bunch of love songs right around now during like February era, Valentine's era.
Right. Yeah, because it's tying in with the corporations trying to sell,
Uh,
get the sales done. They have partnerships. It's all really strategic. People don't realize it, of course, but it's real definitely strategic.
and
And
we control it by being a better consumer. I always say, my dollar bill is my vote. My attention is my vote. If I don't pay attention to it, it doesn't exist as much, and soon
yeah,
probably won't exist. Does anybody remember what's a company that died out? Um, Circuit
any
City.
company. Oh, Circuit City. Okay, that's a good one.
Anybody remember Radio Shack? People
Yes.
voted with their dollar bills. Those companies don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Little tripods sliding down and jump.
So, but anyway,
Yeah, I had.
I did want to touch base on. Actually, we
Um,
can go. Did you want to do your videos back to back, or do you want to go talk
um,
about the female rappers and then come back, like do a video and then come back?
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. let's check out one of your videos. We'll do ooh the Jet
Um,
Jetman. That's
okay,
the
well,
name.
they're both from the same battle, so we can just play them both if we're gonna play them.
Okay.
The same. So the clip we're about to show is from a battle called Jumpman out in Shanghai. Takes place, I want to say every year. Um, it's involving Rubik's Junior Udat and Cuddy or Cutie, I think is how you say his name. They come on, it's crazy.
That was cold. That was cold.
Yeah, that was cold, and that was also dang, why is his name escaping my head? That motivational speaker. But anyways, forget him. Anyways, that battle is wild though, and those dudes had a lot of dope highlights from that battle, and that was one of them.
And isn't that when because that move he did, the sliding move, that's on that second video too, right? I mean,
Uh,
was that part of that same one? Because
I
I know you
think
said they kind of go together.
yeah, I think I might have sent you the same one, or
No,
it,
it wasn't the. You didn't send me the same one, but I was just wondering because I
no,
noticed that
same
they.
battle. It's the same battle, same
Oh,
battle,
okay,
different rounds though. Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, let me pull up
But
this other one.
really cool because they that was a freestyle. Like that wasn't like they didn't put that together and then be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, then you do that. They were just
Oh,
vibing up,
really?
and that's what ended up happening. So
Oh,
some
okay.
get those magical moments in the middle of battles when y'all got good chemistry together.
So, do they have to announce this a freestyle, or they just freestyle? Like, was the whole battle a freestyle?
Yeah, the whole battle's a freestyle, but
Oh, okay,
you're allowed to do choreographed and synchronized work, together.
okay.
So if you've done some, I always tell dancers that you should, if you're going to a competition where it's multiplayer or
Mhm.
co-op, team versus team, you need to have material. It's just like anybody, just like us doing this show. We don't just show up with nothing in our hands. We show up with
Yeah,
some, and then we use that to improv along the way. To keep us guided and let the show fill in along the way. And it's the same thing with dance battles.
I see. Nice. Okay, well, let's check out this next one. Can you describe this one before we play this? The Les Twins.
If I'm not mistaken, this should be the same sort of thing that ended up happening where they were like, I think this one they actually did practice something together, but
Okay.
really dope moment, pretty much. Same group of guys. Uh, they had the most highlights, pretty much, and that's why we're seeing them right now.
Okay, we'll check this one out.
Mm, mm, yeah. Boy, was feeling that round. Yeah, yeah.
I want to pause it real quick because this one is a little different, right? Because they have teams. It's like kind of like breaking or something like that, where they got one team going against another team.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they
Six.
have like a set number that they had to have on each team that you're aware
I
of?
think it was three versus three. They usually,
Okay.
unless it's crew versus crew, in which case they'll tell you how many people qualify as a crew. Uh,
Okay.
but this one, Les Twins was actually judging, so that's why we saw them at the competition. And
I
then
see.
the boys that we see in the clip are also Lay Twins like proteges, so to speak. Uh,
Okay.
and then what made the clip so dope is they began the same way Rubik's, the kid who's dancing lead, the same way he started the scene is how he ended the scene. And that's why everybody was so hype about it. They were like, "Oh, he's not." And then of course that one move where he jumps up and does a barrel 360 barrel roll in the middle of a dance move, like that's wild, you know. You don't have people trying to recreate that. I know I will.
Wow.
But yeah, the way that they ended it and began it is what made Lay Twins jump up out their seat and kind of join in too, because they were caught with the wave of it. You know, because when you dance, you want to be you're when you dance, you're creating an experience, you're creating a moment for people and
Yeah.
yourself. You're letting them in on that moment, and that's if you've done it right, you create what's called a wave or a ripple effect. And just like in a concert, people sing along with you, people will dance along with you.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I dig it because just looking at the one I did go to, I see, because there's like a momentum that's built. It's like you have to really, y'all, if y'all haven't been to one, you have to really go to one to really see it. Cause like just watching it, it
Yeah.
doesn't, like, yeah, you don't feel that connection. But there, when you're there, it's like, whoa, it's like such a feeling. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. You got to check it out for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Yeah. I love the
who ended
Alamo.
up winning that one, by the way.
I don't know. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna do a react video, so go follow my YouTube to see the reaction for that video.
And what's your YouTube? I'm gonna drop it in
Uh,
comments.
Master Bass Monstar. Oh, my YouTube is
Uh-huh.
Incredicrew Universe.
And
Spell like
Credit Crew.
yeah, spell like incredible. INCREDICREW Universe.
Oh, and Credit Stew.
No, Incredicrew.
Okay, I can't hear today. And Credit Crew. And
Yeah,
Credit Crew Universe. Okay.
yeah,
All right. And that's on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all follow Grandmaster Bass Monster over there.
yes, and
And let's
yeah.
check out some of these female rappers because Revolt TV, they recently came up with a list of female rappers to watch out for in 2024. It's a list of 13 of them.
Only one
I'm
on this.
not familiar with every last name on this list, but most of them I do know.
Yeah, I think the only one on this list I would actually. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know everybody on this list. Maybe three of these names pop out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know who that is. And that's Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and Scarlet. And out of those three people, Scarlet is probably the only one that I'm like, because like we just talked about, the lyrics don't be creative, bro. I remember this one time this girl said to me, she was a rapper too. She's an MC, and that's what it is. A lot of these people are just rappers. They're not real MCs. I think that's what the problem is. There's no real distinction. No one really understands what they're hearing when they hear a lot of these artists. You're hearing a rapper. You're hearing somebody who's taking rhythm and applying it to poetry. Like roses are
Yeah,
red, blue. You know, like
true.
how creative are you?
Yeah, I mean,
Scarlett though is probably the most creative person on that list.
you think so?
That's the only one
Well,
that
I
I'm.
mean, well, see, that's biased because you haven't heard them all.
Yeah, at least I'm honest though. I'm gonna be honest about it. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta go look them up because I should know at least 10 of them. Shoot.
Big Boss Vet. You don't know Big Boss Vet?
Big
Lady
Boss.
London. Come, Lady London. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
And
She's
I
out of all
probably
of them. I have to say she's my number one on that list. Actually.
for real. I'm gonna check her
Yeah.
out. I do. All right, Lady.
Yeah.
What's a song that she's made that I might know?
Well, she has a few songs, but she's actually bigger right now to me on like her freestyle abilities. But she
Oh,
does have a couple songs out that are popular. She has Pop Your Shit. That's one of them. Then she has Yeah Yeah with Dreezy. But
okay.
she is really good freestyle. And we actually share just a short clip of that on page. If you go to HomeBase Promo, y'all, you'll be able to see one of her clips of her freestyles. She did 60-second freestyle, and
Hey.
man, y'all got to check out Lady London. She's my number one on this list for sure. Um, Scarlett is definitely, of course, Scarlett. Ice Spice, she's always, even though lyrically people like, people be like, they don't like her lyrics, whatever. She's still on that top just from the fact that she can gravitate the audience. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
I think
huge.
that they picked her as number one because she controls, like, when she got something out, she controls TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Social media, even Sexy Red, she controls
Mhm.
TikTok and social media. So I think they kind of actually focus their list more on that aspect of it versus the actual talent, if you ask me.
Yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of the lists are always on. It's not necessarily who's got more, because it's also talent to finish your audience too. Like,
Hmm.
you don't just have to be a talented lyricist. You also have to be a talented marketer. You have to be able to know how to shake hands and kiss babies. You know, you got to be
Yeah,
able to the people and give the people what they want. And I feel like some artists who are a little more creative lyrically tend to be a little less creative when it comes to being in tune with their audience. I mean, that's something I'm learning myself these days. It's just how to communicate with that, because it's a collective mind that you're communicating with. You're not communicating with people on a single basis. You're communicating with them as a collective and as this group of people that also sees you as this thing that you don't even see yourself as, because you see yourself as whatever it is, such and such, that you're this artist that you are, and then the audience sees you as a depiction of that artist, not necessarily exactly the artist that you think you are. It's just how you end up.
exactly. And I think that's one thing. That's good you brought that up because I think that's one thing that artists, especially the newer artists, they don't have that connection yet. They're not understanding of that. They don't realize that, hey, even though I see myself as this, other people might see me as something totally different.
Right.
So like connecting those two personalities, if you will, is actually something that I think a lot of artists actually focus on when they're first starting out,
Yeah.
because that's how you get your fan base. Once you connect the dots between the two, that's when your fan base starts rolling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said it.
But also on that list though, Maya the Don, she's pretty good. There's a lot of good ones actually on this list, but they did JT wrong. They put her number 13 from City Girls. JT from City Girls. I was like, because she's about to come out solo in a minute,
Oh,
but she's
okay.
still with City Girls, but she's talking about doing her own solo thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they put her number 13. I'm like, oh, that's messed up. That's messed up, man.
That's why it's a good thing you bring her up too, because that speaks to the point that we were making about how JT sees herself as an artist, but her fans and her audience, her fan base, which I also wanted to bring something up about the word fan base. Don't let me forget. Um, the her fan base sees her as City Girl. They don't
Right.
see J, but she wants them to see JT, and
Mm-hmm.
now she's about to learn, something more about her other talents. Steve Harvey says that. He says we all multi-talented. We all got a few different talents, and I think that's really true. You got a few different talents, and it's up to you to kind of nurture them and figure out which ones are the strongest ones and how to use them.
Yeah.
It's just about, oh, can you sing, dance, or write, but can you talk to people? Can you put things together intuitively? Those are other types of talents.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure. And I mean, best of luck to all the ladies. Again, that was not our list. That was Revolt TV's list. So
You don't
make sure
want
y'all check out Revolt TV. There's an article to check out, and we'll drop it in the comments a little bit later so you can actually look at it because they describe their reasons for picking those ladies.
to.
So it's fair to say that we should give them a chance to explain why they put them in that order. You know what I mean? So, but 50 Cent, let's talk about
Curtis,
50 Cent for a minute
Curtis,
because
what'd you do, Curtis?
he's doing some good stuff. You know what I mean? He has his studio for his media company is now in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Mm,
So he's doing that. And you know how Taraji Henson, she's been talking about the pay, for black female actors and stuff like that, or
yeah,
actresses, should I say? He
yeah,
wants to work with her, so I
good.
think that's a really good thing. He's doing a lot of good things right now. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I think he'll actually. I mean, what do you think he might ask her? Like, what type of role do you think he might ask her to play
In
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 anything that he's working on?
in anything that, well, dude really strikes me as one of those like does it everything type of guys. Because at first I was like 50 Cent is just a rapper. Next thing I know, he's selling vitamin water. He's a mogul of a company, a multi-million-dollar company, doing workout videos and stuff, and video games and stuff like that. Acting too, this guy does. So I feel like
He
he's
does it all. He really
yeah,
does.
one of those. He's one of those black men that you can kind of look at and be like, maybe I can do anything if I put my mind to it. If this guy can get shot 9 times and walk away and be all this other stuff, and then made a movie about it and played himself in the movie playing himself, like,
Yeah,
man, I don't. I mean, just shoot.
for sure. And
Glad
he's wanting to bring the Big Three to Shreveport too, because
Big
he
Three.
recently attended a Big Three basketball event,
Oh,
and he was chopping it up with Ice Cube. He's like, I want to bring it to Shreveport. So
okay.
Shreveport about to be the place to be, y'all. And
Yeah,
it's inexpensive compared to a lot of other places. I could see a lot of people moving there.
Hollywood Part Two. I
Yeah,
mean,
just from the
Hol-
things he's bringing out there.
Atlanta's already Hollywood Part Two.
Oh
But
yeah, Atlanta for sure. Yeah.
so Hollywood Part Three, really.
Well, but which ones you counting? Number one, you count New York first or LA?
Oh, so yeah, because I was gonna mention New York. I was gonna say New York was Hollywood Part Three.
It's probably gonna be part four because
Yeah,
count
exactly.
New York, LA, Atlanta, and
Uh,
then we got. Well, shoot, you can't put Shreveport in that. You
can't
cannot put Shreveport in no list like that. But I
yeah.
mean, it's kind of close to Houston,
See,
I
I
guess.
don't be knowing all this beef, man. I don't be knowing all of that. Like it's some beef out here with the Baltimore Ravens going on, and I found a Baltimore Ravens jacket. After we had talked about your Cleveland Browns winning the game, which did they win?
Oh, they made me. You know what? You trying to be funny?
No, oh
I think
man,
you trying to be funny.
no, what was it? I
they,
swear, I swear
they,
they didn't
man, they got dogged. I don't even. I don't want
win.
to talk about
She
it.
said, "I don't want to talk about it." Well, back to what I
You
was saying
trying to be
about Baltimore
funny?
Ravens. Nah, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. Cause look, I found a jacket that was really nice. It was a purple gray jacket, but it was like Baltimore Ravens was on. I was about to leave it behind, but then I looked at it. I'm like, that's a nice jacket, And I just got these purple shades, so I was like, that go with my shades. I'm taking that jacket. It's sitting here in the middle of the park. Ain't nobody coming for it. And I took it home and washed it, because it smelled like pee. And I was just wondering, I'm like, what would make somebody leave a jacket behind like that, and probably pee on it too? I was like, something must have happened with the sports teams or something. And this lady had called me out. She was like, "Hey, you gotta take that Baltimore Ravens jacket off." I was like, "I'm not even from Baltimore, lady. I don't know nothing about nobody doing anything. I just thought it was a nice jacket, you
Oh
know."
my goodness,
And
that's so funny. I
I'm just
can't laugh like I want to laugh right now on this show, but Ravens actually playing right now. They're playing the Texans right now. It's
uh,
tied up, but
probably why. That's probably why the lady told me to take it off. She knew they had a game.
yeah, because a lot of Cowboys fans in Texas, y'all, a lot of Cowboys fans, they jumped the bandwagon over to Texas because the Texans won, Cowboys lost. So they're like, shoot, let me go for another Texas team.
Man,
So they're right there watching. I mean, not all of them, of course, not the diehard fans, but a lot of them. I saw them jump the bandwagon. I literally saw them. So they're rooting for the Texans now.
oh wow. I
That's
support
messed up, man.
I support Team Human Being. All this segregation. Y'all need to cut it out, bro.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's why she did get
Um,
on you about that
yeah.
Ravens
Healthy
side.
competition is good competition. That's good. So,
Yeah. But I mean, as far as artists that do want to submit music to home base radio, we have um some things for you. We need y'all to submit to,
for you,
let's go there. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna go here.
we not
If
gonna
you have
go.
a new album release, definitely submit that to us and we can promote it for you. Now, we don't do all out music promotions, but one thing we will help you with is to get your submissions to the media outlets. So if you have like, it has to be, mainstream quality. If you're trying to stay underground, it's best not to come with us with your singles, your releases, nothing like that, because the whole point is to actually get you signed if you're trying to get signed. Um, because the media outlets that we will submit your information to are major outlets. They're not like straight indie outlets. So that's just a FYI. Um,
So,
and pricing wise, it's really cost affordable, but at the same time, you got to be on your game. So, we'll talk to you about the branding and all that stuff, but definitely hit us up if you have an album that you're trying to get out there. This is actually good probably for artists with under, I'll say 5,000 and under followers across their social media platforms. If you have more than that, then we have some other packages for you, but just to get out there as far as like if you got a single or album that's on point and you want it out there to all the major platforms, that's what you want to hit us up
mhm.
for sure. And submissions, now music submissions, right now we're still accepting those over on the homebasepromo@gmail.com email address, but we'll soon be taking those through the Homebase Radio Gmail address soon. Right now, you can submit to either one, but we're checking mainly the Homebase Promo one right now because we're trying to switch things up a little bit. We have our um, digital DJ MP3 pool submissions coming up. Sean, who's Freestyle Fridays host, he's going to be heading that up. So we have some big things coming for you as far as like getting your music out there, but you gotta be ready. You know what I mean?
Be ready.
Yeah,
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
exactly.
Every
um, Music reviews. The Music Monday show will be the main show that's going to be doing the music reviews. So if you want an actual review from us, we'll actually, it's all professional. We'll put it up on a PDF for you so you can add it to your EPK. And we'll even do your EPK if you don't got one. One of our sites is Hip Hop EPK. So hip hop artists, we can get your EPK over there too. So make sure y'all check them all out. You know what I'm saying? We'll hook you up. We'll be playing with y'all. We hook you up.
hook you up, man.
Yes, yes. But that's what I just wanted to let everybody know. Did you have anything in close today? You're muted. Are
Oh
you? Oh no,
no,
you're not.
I was just telling them about Chinese special. They need to
Chinese what?
learn. No, I was jump. I was. It's gone. Don't let.
I'm slow. Anybody that watched the show before, y'all know I'm kind of slow with the jokes and all that stuff. I'm like I have to listen a second time, so that's on me.
Like, delay over there in the chopper and
Right.
uh, shoot, AI is going crazy out there, yo. Make sure you're not saying anything that you don't want to stand 10 toes down on, because AI will get you in trouble. It will not only write your papers, but it will also write your death note. So please make sure that you are being safe with AI as we begin to make our way into 2024. I can only imagine that we're about to see a lot more reports of people saying some stuff that they didn't really say, you know.
Ooh,
Um,
what you been hearing about? Talk about
and
it could be your death your death note.
so we already got a story coming out of I think like Oklahoma or something, or Utah, one of those states. The principal of a school was caught having a racist rant, um, and he's just like, I didn't do it. You know, he's like, the AI put it together. He blamed it all on the AI.
Wow. That's what they doing now?
Man,
Wow.
and
Good to know. Good to know.
I done heard some things with Joe Biden. Like there's a whole there's first of all, let me hip y'all real quick to the hop that's going out in the scam world. Uh they are using AI to create these scam commercials about a $6,000 health benefits check stimulus package. I don't know if you've seen this, but it's been advertised everywhere from YouTube to Instagram. And I think you can even catch these things on TV. But basically, they're data pool scams. They're trying to pull your data
Mm,
and then hit you with a bunch of like ads for like debt relief and stuff. They're targeting people. Um, and I don't know if maybe there is a rainbow at a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but I'm telling you, I and other people like YouTube journalists have went ahead and figured out that it's a scam. Like they literally take your information and then you end up getting a bunch of calls and stuff afterwards from different companies and stuff like that, trying to sell you debt relief or health insurance. But I don't think there's any like stimulus package going out there for no health benefits card. And
I did see something about yeah, I did see
yeah,
something about a new stimulus package. I was like, yeah, right. There ain't no stimulus package. Y'all
yeah,
got everybody messed up. It ain't no pandemic no more.
man. I thought I was about to pay my bills,
That's for
man.
the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
It got me bad for real. I
Oh,
was
you
like,
fell for it? Oh,
oh yeah,
that's messed up.
I told you I did my journalistic work, and I went in. You know, that's what we
Ah,
call it. You know, but yeah, they kind of got me. They took my damn
ah.
time, and
Black them. Black them. Change
yeah,
all your passwords and black
yeah,
them. Put that MFA on there. You know what I'm saying?
for real, man. Don't fall for it. It's a myth. Report it, as a matter of fact, because that's the best thing we can do. Because I don't think the
Yeah.
app even know. Like that's how legit these. So I brought it up because they're using AI to create the ads.
Mm,
And the
figures.
AI will have Trump's voice. It'll have a celebrity's voice. It'll have Neo's voice. It'll even have their image saying things that they are not really saying. So 2024 finna be a wild ride, y'all. Let's get it
Yeah,
in.
speaking of the image thing with the AI, there's this one application. I actually was starting to test it out, not for nothing crazy, because I'm in IT anyway, and I've
Right.
been thinking about transferring over to AI. That's why I started looking into it. But there is a really believable program out there. It's an AI program where you can now this one is focused on like your own, like if you have your own videos and you have like like for influencers that go live a lot, if they
Yeah.
don't have the time to go live, they can have their AI version of themselves go live for them and say everything they
Oh
need to say.
gosh, I
And
don't
it
know.
looks like them and it acts like them and I was like,
I don't.
whoo,
I don't like it. No, I want
right,
you. I want you live. Don't you?
right. So that's
No.
the scary part about AI, you know what I mean? When
Uh,
you get into that, when people are not being ethical with their purposes for
yeah, I can see
utilizing those tools.
called in to work and then like you maybe you sick and you want the AI to fill in, but don't be giving me AI for every show. I want to see you. I don't
Right,
want
right.
to see the computer, the code.
Yeah, like I'm not even here right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
my
have my
god,
yeah, like this ain't even me.
hologram! I should have known. Should have
Yeah, I trained it to do this, did it? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
known. We know.
nah, it's me, y'all. But
She said, "No, it's me, y'all."
it's crazy.
Too late now. You
But
told. Me.
but thanks, guys, for tuning in with us
Oh wait,
today.
song?
Huh?
Can we
You
play
said
one?
what?
Can we play a song before we go?
A song?
Yeah.
Okay, what song? You
Can
didn't
we
tell me about what song?
can we play a Pesci Busta Rhymes?
A Pesci.
Yeah, I know we only gonna be able to play maybe like 10 seconds, but I want the people
That's
to
the name of the song. A
yeah,
Pesci.
Apache APASHE and then Buster Rhymes featuring Buster Rhymes. Apache is the artist,
Oh, okay. Let's
producer.
go ahead and share a screen to. We use Spotify, y'all, so make sure y'all check out Spotify. Hopefully, they'll let us offer y'all Spotify real soon. Okay,
Oh
APESHI,
yeah, let's see if it's on Spotify because it just came out
Buster Rhymes.
featuring Buster Rhymes.
Did I spell it right? APESHI?
AP, APA.
Oh, APA.
Yeah,
King?
yeah, that beat go crazy.
Oh, why it go away? Hold on.
Pesci has like this classical feel to his beats.
Okay.
So let that go in about 40 seconds, maybe.
Start at the 40-second mark? Okay.
Started at the 50-second mark, actually.
50-second. Okay.
'Cause you get 10 seconds, right?
Okay.
Captain in the game, I call every play while crossing over rolling truck. Off days, see the wifey get flossing over. Defend the family full while gangsters to grab the toasters. Wifey quick to honor life with a god and hang the posters. Scarface, see they trying to salute the Sosa. I provide the team with bread while they trying to get a loafer.
Ooh, that go hard. That go hard. Woo!
The
I
heavy.
like it. Man, that beat. I'm a
Yeah.
beat person in that beat. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
you got to hear that from the beginning. So I
Mm,
that right there. That's what I'm listening to right now, amongst other.
okay. Grandmaster Bass Monster ain't playing with y'all. He said, oh, he hit that Apache on us. Apache featuring Busta Rhymes,
Yeah,
and it's called King.
I didn't know that was the name of the song. King. Yeah, it makes sense though. He says that a lot in the song.
Yeah. Nice, man. Speaking of, I'm not even gonna get into the beats, but I'm just gonna let y'all know Freestyle Fridays, y'all. I wanted a drill beat this past Friday, but the show host they said no, so we didn't do the drill beat. But I'm trying to push a drill beat. So if you hear drill beat on the Freestyle Friday show, that's me, y'all. That's me.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, yeah.
they were like, we tired of hearing drill. We from New York. I
Uh,
was like,
the real.
but it's okay. But I'm gonna get that drill in there in a minute, y'all. So be ready. It's gonna go hard too.
Let's go
Not
there.
playing with you. Nice. Okay. Well, y'all check out King, Apache featuring Busta Rhymes, and
So
that just came out too, didn't it?
yeah, that came out a day ago or 2, 3 days ago, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Ooh, we gotta place that somewhere. And that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about the playlist another day because some of them are filling up. We got 50 out there ready, and they're filling
Yeah.
filling up. We got to move some to other playlists. But anyway, we'll get to that another day. But do you have another song for us before we go?
Not that is popping up to my mind right.
Okay, no worries. All the music that we've been placing on Homebase Radio, y'all, make sure you go to homebaseradio.com, go to playlist editions, and we have them there on a list. So if you're looking for one, if you submitted one, want to see if we placed it yet, go there, do a search, and boom, you'll it'll come up or it won't. You know what I'm saying? So, but thank y'all so much for tuning in with us today.
I'm still listening to
And peace. Peace in the Middle East. Peace
it.
everywhere. Peace